Hey, let's talk about setbacks or disappointment, whichever way you want to think about it. I was just recording a video that I was very much enjoying, about 7 minutes in, and the camera gear died again, which now makes me think, like, do I need to upgrade the camera or deal with batteries, which of course means money and time. But even though the camera failing might be something unique to my situation here, the idea of setbacks and obstacles is not unique. That is universal. And there's lots of different mentalities of dealing with setbacks and adversity, challenges, however you want to phrase it. But something I heard someone say, I wish I remembered who it was so I could give them credit, is that when you have a plan, your plan should be based on the setbacks. It should be based on the failures, not on the successes, because everyone works hard. Everyone stays the course when things work. It's when things don't work or things break that people have mental issues and they don't follow through. So your plan should be based, when you are starting out on something, your plan should be based on, I know at some point this is gonna suck. I know at some point what I do is gonna go wrong. And how am I gonna deal with those setbacks? Because if you can make it through the obstacles, you're gonna get the payoff. So in this particular instance, right, what's up, cat? I got a cat to deal with as well. Meow, can you go off to the side a little bit? I think you can. Go over there. Is, for me, what happens when the camera breaks? Because you don't get to see that, right? Because the camera breaks, the footage is lost. The camera breaks, I look at the camera, and I'm usually like, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm like, it's fucking broken, it's gone. And then I'm mad, I hit my desk, but I try not to hit the desk too hard because I don't wanna like break anything that's not already broken. And then I get up, and I'm really pissed. And the best way to get out of that zone is to, for me, to take the shortest break possible and immediately get back to work so that way something positive happens. So this is something positive. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna redo the other video. I'm gonna do something different, something that will hopefully change my mood and my mental perspective. And if the camera doesn't die on this video, then by the end of this video, I'll be in a completely new headspace, and the failure on the last video will be a distant fucking memory. That's the plan. So anyways, you know, whatever you're attempting to do, cat, Jesus Christ, back up. Whatever you want to do, there's going to be disappointments and setbacks, and you should be thinking about those. Cat, you should be thinking about those up front, so that way you're not caught off guard when they happen. You're gonna get caught off guard anyways, but you know, preparation, consistency, planning, opportunity, mix it all together. This cat obviously needs more food. She's gonna have to wait 10 minutes. So for the next 10 minutes, I'm just gonna be pushing her over there. Now I heard Alexandra do I thought she did a really great version of this song. I thought she did an impeccably good job, but let's see what Igor's got going on. So one difference straight away is he's got more bass motion, and he's doing a really good job of holding all the bass down. Let me say it differently, sustaining the bass. Oh, what's that thing he's got clipped to his guitar? Is it like a magnetic pickup? What is that? It's solid. like his addition of the slapping the thumb on the body of the guitar. It's a nice touch. He's doing something I do a lot that I noticed, which is that even though we both have big-ass thumbnails, sometimes we play in a style where we don't actually use it. And if you notice, he's not really using his thumbnail. He's using the side of his thumb for everything so far in here, which is it makes your bass notes not be quite as loud, but it makes them a little warmer in their timbre. Oh, it also lets your melody notes come out brighter because your bass note's not quite as loud. And you're looking at his big thumbnail, and you're like, how is he not using it? He's not really. He's kind of rolling from, like, the edge of his thumb off to right before the nail starts. Hey. He's using drop D tuning, so he's able to like tap with 3 fingers to make chords on the top, on the bass, on the bass strings, strings 6, 5, and 4. Okay, making sure nothing else weird is happening. I like Alexandra's. I don't know if it's Alexandra, but anyways, I like her version better. But here's what's the amazing thing about really cool guitar players is that if you hear two or 3 or 4 or 5, in this case 2, people who are really good, then you can see things they could borrow from each other. I think Igor had a really good way of filling in space with those taps. And he also had a little more dynamic control between soft and loud, backup cat. And so it's kind of like, you know, it would be kind of funny if I picked my favorite things about Alexandra and I was like, Igor, try this. And I picked my favorite things about Igor and had Alexandra like try those. You know, there's nothing technically off. Cat, jeez, move. There's nothing technically off with what Igor did. Everything he did was super dope. Oh, and I really liked in the beginning when he had more moving bass line on top of those finger-picking arpeggios. That was dope. However, I think Alexandra did a better job for me of keeping the energy level very high. So, something that can be an issue when you play soft, like low volume, which Igor did, is sometimes it can be hard to maintain energy when you play at a lower volume. Now, I don't know if that's an issue of Igor, or just my opinion of the song, or just an aspect of the arrangement. But I felt like sometimes in there, the energy was a little draggy. But again, you always got to remind yourself that maybe you don't have to, but I have to remind myself of this, is that these are all great players that I really respect what they do, and they have clear decisions for why they, clear motivations for the decisions they make in a piece. And now let's be funny about it. Also, the order of exposure matters. If I'd heard this version first, I'd been like, great, thumbs up, which, I already think thumbs up, but I'd be like, oh, awesome. You took a complicated piece and you arranged it and it sounds cool. And then if I had heard Alexandra's next, I'd been like, oh, I like this one even better. But because I heard hers first, now it's like, oh, I'm comparing one to the other. But yeah, are you bored? I feel like I'm saying some boring shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here before I bore people to death. Sometimes, you know, analyzing music sometimes can like rob the joy from it. So, gotta try to strike that balance. I very much enjoyed his playing, but my job kind of is to talk about it. And some of you are going, no, it's not, don't talk. Well, I'm not making this video for you. I'm making this video for the people who want a little bit of discussion. I'm happy you're here. Even if you hate what you see, I'm happy that you have taken time out of your life to be here. With that, oh, by the way, I'm not nearly as pissed as I was when the video started about my camera fucking up. It worked. I'm out of here. 3, 2, 1, vanish.